In this video, I'm going to show you in real time how you can create your own effective lead magnet, add it to your website so you can start to grow your own email list. I'll show you exactly how you can add a pop-up form like this. In addition to this, I'm going to show you how you can add a sign-up form at the bottom of one of your blog posts, like this for example, and I'm also going to show you how you can create your own sign-up form where the user is going to receive a PDF in exchange for their email address. You can also use the same tool and the same processes to create your own spin to win tool as well, like this. These wheels are highly engaging and will definitely help you collect more email addresses. So the first step is to sign up for a free account on Convertful. So let's go ahead and do that now by clicking try free at the top. Make sure we go for the free account here on the left and then click get started. And I'll simply enter in your email address. And then head over to your email account to get the verification code. And then simply enter in your name, username, and a password. Next up, you want to enter in your domain name. And then for the site platform, we want to pick which platform your site is built upon. So mine's going to be WordPress. The next option is the site category for your website. So for me, I'm just going to go for professional services and then click add site. So the next thing I need to do now is log into my WordPress website and actually link my site to Convertful. So let's log into my site right now. Once you're logged in, you want to go over to the left-hand menu and then go for plugins and then click add new. And then you simply want to come over to the search bar on the right-hand side and search for Convertful. And this is the plugin we are after, this one right here. So let's go ahead and click install now. And once it's installed, we want to go ahead and click activate. And then we want to go ahead and click connect to Convertful. And then you want to go ahead and click sign in right here to sign into your Convertful account. Enter in the same username and password that you just used to sign up for Convertful. Click sign in and connect. And that is it. We've now set up an account for Convertful. We've now linked that to our website so we can go ahead and start creating our actual lead magnets. So let's get straight into it. So the next step is to create your actual email sign-up forms. To create one, all you need to do is click create widget at the top right here. And as you can see, we already have tons and tons of pre-made templates already made for us. Now, the great thing about using these pre-made templates is that these have been tested and they're proven to actually generate more sales and email signups. So all we need to do is simply select one, edit it, and customize it to suit our website. So let me go ahead and start with a pop-up lead magnet. So let's scroll down and pick one which we're going to edit. I think I'm going to go for a simple subscription pop-up, and I'll go for this one right here. So once you actually click into that email opt-in, all you need to do is customize the text, and it is super easy to do. All you need to do is click the text. This will open a box on the left-hand side, and you can simply go ahead and delete what you have at present and simply enter in the text you would like to have. So for this instance, I'm going to go for subscribe to our monthly newsletter. Let's edit the text below by giving that a click. And again, going into the text box on the left-hand side. And I'm going to change this text to say, get exclusive tips and tricks on how to set up effective digital marketing campaigns. And for the button, at the moment, it says start building list. I'm actually not a fan of that text. So what I'm going to do is click on the button and I'm going to edit that text as well from start building list to subscribe for free, which is a lot better. Now you can also change the background image if you wish. Just simply give the overall box that says widget a click. It will open the option on the left hand side and you can either remove the image, click change and upload your own image and change the image you're using in the back of the email opt-in. However, for now, I'm not going to do that. I actually quite like the image we have at present. And once you're happy with that, what you need to do is go over to your display rules. So this is the settings which basically determine when your email opt-in is going to show. So as you can see, at the moment, it says show when a visitor intends to leave. So I'm going to untick this and I'm going to go for this one. When a visitor scrolls more than 40% of a page. Now you can edit this to anything you like. You can do, 20% of a page. You can go for 50. It's completely up to you. I actually like to put in 50% as when a user scrolls at least halfway down my page, I actually know they are interested in actually what is on my website. So it's quite likely I'm actually going to capture their email address. So once you finish going ahead playing with the settings, you can come over to the top and click Save Changes, and then go ahead and change that from inactive to active. And now we just want to double check that this plugin is actually live on our website. So what we need to do is go over to our website in incognito mode, just to make sure we have no cookies and cache from before. And let's scroll down our website. And when we get to 50%, we should have the pop-up appear, which it has indeed, like so. So now we know this is working and it's live on our website. So let's go ahead and actually test it out. So now I want to go back to Convertful. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. And now I can go over to subscribers. And as you can see, that email we just entered in is now showing in our Convertful account. Now, one important thing I just want to note is that although Convertful keeps a track of your email subscribers, you can't actually send an email out to this email list from within Convertful. So what we want to do is connect Convertful to our email service provider, which in our instance is going to be MailChimp. So to do that, it's very easy. What you need to do is go up to integrations at the top and then go ahead and click add integration. Scroll down and find the email service provider you are using. So for us, it's going to be MailChimp right here. And then you want to connect your MailChimp account. And then simply log in with the details you use to create your MailChimp account. Go ahead and click allow. And once you land on this page, there's one more thing which you need to do, which is untick this box right here, request double opt-in confirmation. So let's go ahead and untick that now. Then you want to go ahead and click save changes. And once you've done that, that's it. We're now all connected. So let's go ahead and go back to our website just to double check that this is all working correctly. So now let's go over to MailChimp and have a look if that email actually ported across. So I'm in my MailChimp account. I'm going to go to audience here on the left, which is this icon right here. And then you can see we've got this audience has 1 contacts. One of them are subscribers. So let's go ahead and click view contacts. And this should be the email which I've just inserted as a test, which is test4@gmail.com. Great. So everything's working perfectly. So now we've connected all of our accounts, let's go back to Convertful and create some more amazing email captures. So to create some more, all you need to do is go to widgets at the top of the menu and then go ahead and click create widget once again. And for this time, I'm going to go for an inline widget instead of a pop-up. So let's simply scroll down until we find any we like. I'm going to go with this one in this instance. So let's click create inline. And once the widget opens, you can see it's pretty much the same process as before. You can literally click any element of this and very easily customize it. So let me go ahead and change out this text. I'm going to put exclusive tips in bold. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave the font how it is. I might change the font a little bit smaller to number 18. You can align it to the left, the right, but I actually like the center. I'm not going to change any of the background images. I am going to change the text on this button from join now, and I'll change that to subscribe for free. So let's go ahead and do that now. Subscribe for free. That's a little bit too long actually. So I think I'll just go back and put subscribe. And I'm also going to put that in bold as well, just so it stands out a little bit more. So the next thing to do is to go over to your display rules. And for this one, we want to leave it on place the widget based by shortcode. So what we need to do is go ahead and copy this shortcode. Now, before we add this shortcode over to one of our blog posts, we want to make sure we go ahead and change it from inactive to active. And that will automatically save all of our changes. So the next step is to actually add this shortcode, which we just copied, over onto a blog post where we'd like this to show. So let's go over to our website. I'll go into post and all posts to load up all of our blog posts. And now I'm going to add this to our Facebook ads best practices sample blog post. So I'll click edit with Elementor. And then what you want to do is scroll down to the bottom of your blog post. And then where it says search widget on the left hand side, simply plug in the words HTML. Let's drag this little icon right here, drop it in below. And now what we want to do is simply paste in our shortcode and then click update. And now to view what this actually is going to look like, let's go ahead and look at a preview. So let's scroll down to the bottom of this blog post, and as you can see, we now have our amazing inline email capture at the bottom of this blog post. And finally, I want to walk you through how visitors can also download a PDF in exchange for their email. So let's go ahead and create another email capture. So let's go back to Convertful. We'll close down this. Make sure we're back on widgets and then click Create Widget. And for this one, we're going to go for inline widgets once again. And I'm going to go for this one right here at the top. Let's go ahead and give this a click and then click Create Inline. And once again, it's exactly the same process as before. We can go in and change any of this text. So I'm going to change this to say, download the free, maybe best kept email marketing secrets. Quite like that. Delete the rest of that as it's not needed. And then for the text below, I'm going to go for and take your email marketing to the next level. That sounds really good. Like so. Your name I'll leave, email, download now, I'll leave that as download. So we've got download the free best kept email marketing secrets and take your email marketing to the next level. Great. So now what we want to do is actually ensure that when people click download now, they actually get taken to a page where they can download the actual PDF. So to do that, what we need to do is go over to this tab right here where it says thank you. And now if we go ahead and click the button which says download the file, you can see we actually have an option to add in a button URL. So what you need to do is actually upload your PDF somewhere online. So you can do that using Google Drive or Dropbox. In this instance, I've used Google Drive. So here is my sample PDF. So what I want to do is right click this and then go to share. Now, before you actually go ahead and copy your link, what you need to do is make sure it isn't set to restricted. So I'm going to go ahead and go change link. And I'm going to change that from restricted to anyone with the link. Now, once you've done that, you can copy your link and then click done. Go back to Convertful and then paste in that URL like so. And of course, you can edit the text if you wish right here. And then once you've done all of that, you want to go ahead and change it from inactive to active. So let me go over to display rules now to get my shortcode. It is really good to bear in mind as well that you don't have to add your widgets to the page using shortcodes. You can actually just have them at the bottom of all of your posts on your site. So if you did want to do that option, you just go ahead and click after post content. But for the example of this training course, I'm going to leave it on shortcode. I'm now going to copy my shortcode, go back to my website. Let's open up another blog post. So for this instance, I'm going to go for my email marketing sample post. Same process as before, edit with Elementor. And then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this blog post. Once again, I'm going to search for HTML. I'm going to drag a block under my content, and then I'm going to paste in my shortcode like so. Go ahead and click update. And now to view that, let's go ahead and preview those changes. Scroll down to the bottom of this blog post. And now you can see in exchange for someone's email address, we are able to download something. So let's go ahead and fill in the details. And then click download now. And now you can see we get taken to our thank you page. And if we click download the file, it's now going to open up that sample PDF that we hosted on Google Drive. Perfect. That is how you do it. It is really that straightforward when you know what you are doing. You can also use Convertful to create a lot more different inline email captures or even pop-ups. Simply just go over to the page and browse all the different options. For example, you can add a spin to win, and it's exactly the same process and steps that I just showed you. Open it up, edit the text, change the colors and images if you wish. That's literally how easy it is. Now you can also use Convertful to create welcome screens as well. They have tons and tons of different options. So that brings this video to an end. I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one.